Well, I want to take some time here. I wanted to let everybody know, a lot of you out there know, and some of you may not know, I actually purchased DAKOTALINE snares about 3 years ago. And to be quite honest with you, it's been a process. It's taken me 3 years to learn, make mistakes, do some things right, but I think I've figured out how I want to move the company forward and how I'm going to do that. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you some of the things, and some of you have seen some of the things that we've put out there where we're cutting the cable, we're doing our cable stakes, all those different things. But as I said, this has been a process. I did some things wrong, I did some things right, and it's all brought me to this point right here. And I'm going to give you a tour, but the crux of it is, the main thing is we are going to be basically only direct to consumer now. We've taken pretty much the wholesale out of it. So there's going to be a price, and it's going to be a low price. You're going to get a top quality snare. You're going to get top quality products. We use our Korean cable. We are using the best products that we can possibly use to manufacture these snares and snaring products. And I'm going to walk you through, but moving forward, we've got everything on there, and it's going to be pretty much everything that you're going to need in a snaring capacity out in the field. But let's come with me. I'll show you the stuff here. This is kind of where our parts are. We do offer parts. They are going to be at the price. We're not offering lower quantities, though. We're not going to offer them by the dozen. You're going to have to buy either 100 or 1,000 count on basically all of our parts, whether it's the ferrules, the locks, all the different locks, the snare swivels. They come in 9 gauge, 11 gauge, but they're going to be offered in 100 or 1,000, and you'll see them listed on the website. This is actually the presses where we do all of our work, and we've got our stakes. We actually do buy the Wolfang stakes from F&T, so you are getting the original Freedom brand Wolfang head with our stuff that we produce here. We're also doing our Talon stakes, which are in standard and definition. Standard stakes are $12 a dozen to your door, $15 a dozen on the heavy duties, and the Wolfangs are $18 a dozen, and that's where we're on that. But we come down here, you'll see all of our cut cable here. I've got it basically all over the place. I've showed you the cutter before. The reel brings the cable out, and with the cable, when that fires, you're getting fused ends. You're getting ends that are fused. You're not going to have any frame whatsoever. So if you do make your own cable stakes, your own snares, cable extensions, you're not going to have any frame, and that's going to make your job a lot easier when it comes to producing that stuff. You can see we've got them bundled in 60 count, and that's basically set up to where 5 dozen. That's what we're offering them. We're offering them in 5 dozen lots. You're going to get either the 3/32 7x7. We offer 3 different lengths: 18-inch cut, 21-inch cut, 24-inch cut, and on the 1/8 as well. So if you're looking for that, to get them cut for you so you don't have to manually do that, we're offering the stakes in that process. Over here, we've got the table where we're actually, for 3 or 4 different locks, we're actually attaching the J-bads and S-bads to them. That would be the ADC washer lock, the low pro, and a couple of the cam locks. But that's the process we're doing there. You can see here we've got cut cable. This is 1/8 1x19 60-inch. We've got 1/8 1x19 84 inches cut. We've got some of the major ones that are usual suspects in our processes: the 60-inch, the 72-inch, the 84-inch. If you do want something, maybe you make a 10-foot Coyote snare, or maybe you make a 10-foot slide wire, or a 10-foot beaver snare, or not a beaver snare, but a beaver slide wire. We can manually do all of this for you and send you them out, and those pricing structures are also on the website. So all in all, as you see here, we're going to do all of that cut cable for you. You'll see over here, we've got it all cut down. We've got different sizes all the way down through here. 60-inch 7x7, 48-inch 7x7, and on down through. You can see that we've got our stakes made. We've got a pretty good quantity of those right now. As I said, the standard going to be $12 a dozen. The heavy duty, $15 a dozen. And the Wolfang are going to be at $18 a dozen. And we've got you covered on that. This is all of our, pretty much our snare parts. We just got a pallet in. I think I ordered 250,000 285Js and 250,000 285S. So if you do need the breakaway devices, we've got them for you as well. And on any of these, you can see when these are being made, you got that fused in. There's no frame on any of these cables at the top or the bottom where it connects to the stake. And that's pretty much across the board. And that's the value, the true value of that cutter, obviously taken away from doing manual cuts. But that fusing with that plasma head allows you to make them and not, you know, just the nuisance of having them jab you. So if you need that, but where we're at, we're launching a new website. This is kind of allowing you out there to know what we have, what we're offering. DAKOTALINESnares.com, new pricing structure, set up direct to consumer to help you be more successful when you're out in the field and get the products at the wholesale pricing of basically what I've used the last 3 years. I've taken that out. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email at info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com. And as always, we appreciate your business.